Hello, everyone. Thank you and welcome to the Stellar Woman Show. Welcome to the Stellar Woman Magazine. My name is Stella Olivia Kikoyo, and I'm the editor-in-chief of the Stellar Woman Magazine. Stellar Woman Magazine and the Stellar Woman Show are here to bring you thriving women's stories, knowledge, and experiences so that you too can learn one or two things, be inspired, make a change in your life, and thrive. We're here to move knowledge from one woman to another across the globe so that every woman can thrive in her life. We know that knowledge is power, of course, if acted upon. We're here to change perspectives and to reveal possibilities so that we can make the world a better and a brighter world. So today's show is about wealth building. This is our theme today. And I am excited, as you can hear my voice, and thrilled and honored to bring you thriving women. And today we have, is it Mrs.? Sorry, Susan Nyachwo. Are you Mrs.?
Susan Nyachwo. I'm
Susan
not Mrs.
Okay. Okay, all right. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, Susan Nyachwo, and she is an alumni of Street Business School. So Street Business School is a school that is here to empower women financially and be able to alleviate poverty across the globe. They have made impact in many countries in the world, and their main hub is in Uganda. So we are thrilled to be tapping into their key success stories. And here we are today. Welcome to the show, Susan.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So Susan is, we know one thing, at least a few things. We know that Susan is a mother of 5. And she is a businesswoman. She means business, and she has done several businesses, but she didn't start like that. She wasn't born in businesses. So we are going to tap into her whole journey from where she started from nothing to being the entrepreneur, a thriving entrepreneur in Uganda that she is, making a change and a difference and impact through the education and training that she has got from Street Business School. So Susan, welcome to the show and tell us more about yourself.
By the names, I'm called Nyachwo Susan. I'm 50 years old. I'm a Jap from Tororo. My residence is in Luzira. I am a mother of 5 children, and I'm a businesswoman.
Oh, thank you, Susan. Thank you. And what was when you were a child, Susan, tell us, what did you dream to become? Why did you have any dream?
I had a dream of doing business in my life when I was growing up.
Oh, very good. What business were you trying to do? What did you want to do as a child?
I just wanted to be a shopkeeper, somebody who can make money in many ways.
Who can make money?
That was my dream.
Fantastic. Oh, thank you. So we in here at the Stellar Woman Magazine, we always think about things that a woman wants to become. So because every single day we are becoming something different, we are trying to become better and better. Sometimes we want to become good at looking after our children, good mothers. Sometimes we want to become better business women, better contributors in the community, in the church. Sometimes we want to become maybe better gardeners, better teachers, or living with grace with the Lord. So what are those things that you want to, that you feel will make you're trying to become as a woman?
I wanted to be a better woman in many ways. One, I wanted to be in Christianity to make other people also feel like me. And I wanted to do more business than what I had earlier.
Okay, all right, thank you. Thank you. So tell me here now, what was your life before street business school? What were you doing before you met street business school?
I had a small retail shop with these communities of Nakawa. I was selling things of Nakawa, but in just a veranda near somebody's shop. Then after that, I entered in that shop. For some 1 year, I was running the business, but it was not going on well. So I was just there doing it. At times the money comes down, at times it goes up like that, like that. But after this street business school came, I said, why can't I go and study from this business school, whether I'm doing business? What I'm doing is not helpful. Let me go and study and I hear more about business. After going to street business school, I achieved many things. I increased my shop. So that shop has brought for me many businesses. I have that shop. It was going on well. I saved. I didn't know how to save, bookkeeping, how to pay myself salary. I didn't know. I could just do business every day, but I was doing nothing. I couldn't know where money was going and I could just use anyhow. But when street business school came in, I started saving. I started recording what I was selling, the profit I'm getting, and I paid myself. I didn't know that I was supposed to pay myself. They showed me how to pay myself. So from there, the business continued. When the year ends, I have to do something else. When the year comes, I have to do something else. Now I have something like 7 businesses, which I can do. I have a shop. I have my chicken house. I have timbers. I have rentals. I have my border. I've made in my veranda. There are some chapati people making near myself there within the in front of the shop. And I have even that chicken feeds, which I'm selling right now. And I'm just proud of it.
Wow. Amazing, Susan. Thank you so much for bringing us to that level of understanding of your journey from where you started from. You are doing business on the veranda. What were you selling?
I was selling tomatoes, onions, produce. I was selling tomatoes, onions, cabbages, greens, carrots, those small things.
And you
Then from
moved
there, I entered in the shop.
the shop. And what does the shop sell?
It has posho, beans, rice now, everything, sugar. I have soap, everything. These small things, toilet papers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, wow. That's amazing, Susan. Well done. Well done. And congratulations from all this
Thank you.
being such a success story. Alumni, I am proud of you. I'm sure our Street Business School is very, very proud of you.
I'm proud of it.
Thank you. I get you. What you talked about being able to make all your recordings of the money,
Yes. That's what
bookkeeping.
I didn't know earlier.
Yes. So
Yes.
tell me, what does it mean, really? Are you drawing lines? What is happening? Someone will say, I also record, but I don't see anything. What do you think that they are not doing? Because they might not exactly get what this recording is about. What do they need to really be doing?
For my got from business school, they record, but they misuse it. They don't know how to use, they don't know how to save it, and they don't know how to pay themselves. So that by the end of the month, you have to know that this one I have to pay whether I paid myself. This thing I have to do with it. I have to increase my business. With that payment, with that savings, to go to another on top of to go to another level, not remain just there.
You go to another level. Thank you
And then
very
go to
much.
another level. Yes.
Yes, thank you very much, Coach Susan. And now, what has been your greatest achievement so far? What is the biggest thing in your journey on this whole path since you met Street Business School? What has been your greatest achievement?
My greatest achievement was the shop, because it is the shop which has brought all this type of business, what I have in my life, and I'm happy of it.
Oh,
I'm
amazing.
very happy.
It's like magic. I just interviewed the CEO of Street Business School, and I told her it's like magic. They just, how you start from a veranda selling tomatoes and onions, and then go into the shop. And then from there, you're doing all those other businesses, including chicken feeds and selling chicken. That's like magic happening. And I am thrilled that your life managed to turn around. And how fast was this turnaround? Was from when you got into the training, how quickly did you see the change? How long did it take?
It has not taken very long since we studied up to now. I think it's coming to 3 years to 4 years. But do you know what I got first? Most important thing. They told me if you have the same type of business, when you see in the area, there's no any other type of business. You start that business when no one has. That's what I did. When I started business of firewood, people had no firewood. And for me, when I got the firewood, people were coming like 20 people at once. They want for frying their frying pans, fry their kabalagala, cassava. So that business was not in the area. I made good money from it. Within 1 year, I'd already got some money which I can buy other things.
Wow.
That's why then I've increased. No one was selling all that like firewood. I said, even if it's bad, but let me do it. But I got good money from it. So I got other good things from that firewood, which I started because the area had no any firewood. And people were looking for it to make their kabalagala, cassava, mandazi, where we are. They were getting it from very far, like a distance of 3 kilometers. You have to send a border. But when it was near, they were now very happy with me, the new business which I brought in the area.
Oh my goodness. You're such a
Yes.
businesswoman. You're such a businesswoman.
I was very happy.
You are solving their problem. They didn't want to go far. You brought the firewood closer, and then you charge the money. Yes. So we have to look for the business that's not in the area.
Not
And
the area.
that one.
And
Yes.
I didn't know that. I didn't know before
That's amazing.
Street Business School came in.
Very good. That's very good. So we are learning a lot here. We are learning about the fact that we have to do records, and we are learning that we have to pay ourselves. Then we are also learning that we have to look for businesses that are not exactly in the area. And those are the ones that are going to give you more profits there. So that's amazing. Thank you very much, Coach Susan. Now, you said street business school brought me wealth. I'm now a wealthy woman. That's a great
Yes, I'm
statement.
happy
That's
and
a
I'm proud of it.
fantastic.
Thank
How does it feel? How does it feel to be that wealthy woman?
Come again.
How do you feel? How do you feel? How do you feel to be a wealthy woman? How does it make you feel?
I'm very happy, and I'm even happy more than I'm empowered. I'm so glad to have that business school in my area. And I thought that I couldn't be somebody whom I am right now. But now I'm so happy and so encouraged. And I
Fantastic.
want.
Go ahead. Sorry.
And I'm just knowing that within some years I will be more powerful than what I am right now.
Fantastic. That's something that we want to really understand. So before that, in your family, how was it and how does it feel that you're now an empowered woman with your children and everything? How does that transfer to your children? Because I know you have 5 children. That's already a lot, and we're going to go there. So tell me how it's transferred to your children. How do they feel about you, about mommy?
My children are very happy, and when they see me here, when they always see me in street business school, they saw me in NBS, they were very happy. They say that, Mommy, we have also to work hard as you did. So we can't give up. We have to continue with what you have done, and you are showing us a good example. Before we were just getting at times loan for paying their school fees, but right now I can't get a loan. I have to save for them to pay their school fees, what they eat. So they are proud of their mother, me, Susan Nyachwo. They are very proud of me.
Very proud of you.
Yes,
Susan, we are
because what
proud
I
of you.
did, they didn't expect where we started from. We could just go and loan some money when they're about to go back to school. But right now, no. We all get what you get. You go there, someone gives you rent, you pay theirs without even asking, crying, loaning. No.
No, fantastic, fantastic. So, Coach Susan, I wanted to know, when people talk about money and building wealth, what does it mean to you? What does that word mean to you? And has it always meant the same? Because some people, when you talk about money, I don't want money. Oh, money is bad. What? Is that the same feeling you have? Because some people feel like, oh, when you get rich, you're going to become that and you're going to do this. What about you? What do you think about money and wealth?
What I think about money,
Building wealth. Yes, yes. And building your wealth, becoming a wealthy woman. How do you think about it? Because some people, they're negative about wealth. Yeah, they don't want wealth because they think wealth will make them maybe not love other people. They have a negative view of wealth. But what about you? What is your view?
on my side, for my thing, it will make me good and make me healthy and make me even more rich and more confidence.
That's very good. So it makes you just more confident as a person and more powerful. Yes.
Yes, more powerful.
And make all that impact. You're employing more people to do more chapati and make their homes really thrive. That's amazing. That's it. That's it, Coach Susan. Thank you. So you are an entrepreneur or you are on this journey of building businesses. I know that you started from the veranda. How was it? Was it always, what was the journey? What were the challenges, and how did you, because someone will still wonder how you moved from the veranda to the shop. There is that bit that someone wants to know. How can I get to afford even the shop when I'm on a veranda?
After Street Business School, I was selling those things. After selling, I used to go to the market. I use some money. Instead of buying the things, the commodities which I'm going to buy, I can buy a shoe. I can buy a slipper. Instead of buying the things, I come and get good profit from it. When I come back home, I start counting the money I went with it. I've used in another way. I said, now what am I doing? At times I become worried. I say, will this business continue or what? No. Now I think of that, I say, what will I do, my God? But after Street Business School came in, they told me when you are going for shopping, don't touch that money unless you have finished your shopping very well. You see the balance which is remaining. That's when you can buy other things. First, buy your commodities, which you have taken into the market. When I come back with it, I sit down, I count the profit. Maybe I've bought mukene for 10,000. I know the profit is 5,000. I buy my tomatoes. I know the profit is 10,000. I calculate all the profit. I put it. I say now I can continue with this profit. When tomorrow I go and buy more than what I bought last week. This week I increase. From the profit which I got last week, I don't again misuse the money. Maybe if a visitor comes, you just remove that money. You can't buy a soda, meat, what you enter in your business, what money. And that's why the business was not going on well. But when the business school told me that you have to be careful. When a visitor comes without telling you, you have to know that this visitor, I have to keep him or her in this way, so that the business can continue. You save the other money, not use it anyhow. So the business increased from that time. It goes on, goes on. Within 1 month, I saw when I've already saved like 700,000. I said, God, you are on my side. Thank you, God. You are on my side. I didn't know that these things could happen in my life. And this is what I wanted before. But God has given me. I put it in God's hand. I said, God, thank you for bringing street business school in this area. I didn't know that these things could happen in my life. Because even just putting on my children, I could buy a cloth of 1,000. You bring for them, they become happy. But right now, they can put on well. They can study in a good school. Because of street business school, I'm very happy.
Amazing. Amazing, Coach Susan. I've loved that. I've loved that. Because as women, we can go in the shop and buy other things. You can imagine you've gone with business money, and when you get to there, you want Vaseline, you want something else, you want hair oil, and instead of using the money for trading, you use it for your own personal things. And also I like the one for the visiting, and you find yourself going into business money and hosting these visitors. That's a good
I could do that, and the business was not continuing very well. But when street business school came, they taught us how to continue and how to handle and how to save and how to use your money. So from that very month, I started going ahead, increasing my business, increasing slowly until now I'm even very proud of street business school. I don't know what I can even say, by the way.
Amazing, amazing. I'm just also very, very happy for what you've shared. I'm really, really happy and thrilled about what you've shared. There's a lot for me to learn as well. So if a visitor comes, I wonder if the visitor came to visit you in the shop, what do? Don't you get the soda out? Don't you open the bottle and just give them?
I can open the soda after knowing where I will get that money and pay that soda. But I used to open without even knowing that I have to save the money for putting back when the visitor goes. I have 3 savings. They taught me about 3 savings. The one which I can use anyhow, even if I want to increase my business, and that one which I can use maybe if I have problems, and that one which I'm not supposed to touch until I say this man I've saved for increasing my business. They taught me about 3 savings, which I didn't know in my life. I could just open a soda. I can't buy 2 kilograms of meat. Some from nowhere. The visitor didn't tell me that she was coming. Oba, she's going to sleep. When the visitor goes, I've already used like 50,000 over 60, which I can't again get from the business. So I couldn't make that. But right now I have to use in bits. If I buy a soda of 1,000, I know my savings there, maybe that one of 500. I will get a bottle of soda. I buy a half kilo of meat, but I could buy 2 kilos. The visitor takes the soda until she stops, until she goes, without knowing that is entering the business. Even you can fail how to pay the rent. But right now I know it very, very well. And I have to be keen in my business.
That's very, very good. Just remind me the 3 savings. One of them is the one where you don't touch because it's strictly for business. Then the other one is for the other 2 I didn't get properly.
The other 2, one is when maybe you get problems, you want to go and see maybe somebody, you get that one. But now the third one, that savings, when you see the business not going on well, you can remove it and add it, top up, and you can buy, you increase in your money when you are going for shopping.
Okay.
That's how they taught me. I didn't know all those things.
Definitely, for anyone listening. Fantastic. So any businesswoman listening, there is a tip for you, a key skill that you can take on. So Coach Susan, you run so many businesses. That's a wide portfolio. Tell us, how do you manage them? And how have you been able to run all of them? Because they all need you.
They all need me, but I have employees. I've employed some people to help me. You can't run that business when you are alone. But in the evening, this one was worked this much, they bring for you. The other one has worked this much, but you go around and you check what have they worked. I have employees like 6 who are now
Fantastic.
working for me.
So they are the ones making it possible, and for you, you just do
Yes,
the
I couldn't make it.
monitoring.
I couldn't make it myself, so I decided to put those employees.
That's how you run a business anyway. You have to have
Yes.
employees, and that's growing. So if you've grown to 6 employees, amazing. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
So also, Coach Susan, we want to know, you have a family of 5 and you run multiple businesses. How do you do it? Other women will be saying, oh my goodness, I can't do that. So how do you manage children, many businesses, vegetable business, mobile money, rentals? How do you do all of this?
I manage them by putting people there. Those by hard working, they don't want to work. You have to work hard so that you manage all those businesses. When you go and check, when these people have done this, you have to run and see the other one and see, is it going on well or bad? No. And other people, they don't have that time of doing that. They have to sit and relax and wait. And for me, I can't do that. From morning up to sunset, I don't sit down. Whether I have money or I don't have, I have to look for others to top up and see, is it going on well or no? That's what I always do.
Okay, Coach.
That's how I manage my business. I have to check my chapati. Is it going on well? Has it been eaten properly? But he has slept. You know, you go there to the chicken house. Is it the birds are doing well? Are they being ready to be sold within 4 weeks' time? I have to run over and see. I don't just leave for workers, for employees. I don't want to leave. I just move on and all sides and check on them.
Fantastic. And what about the children? What about your children? How do you deal with them, looking after them?
My children at times they come and they shop, some at school. So when they are for holidays, they have to help me do this work. I also teach them how to be in the future, because you never know. They have also to be like me, like their mother, to be hardworking like me. If you are just there dormant, you can't do anything. Not only studies, studies can't take them anywhere. I told them you have to come and we see how I'm running the business. At times, if I leave for them the shop, I go home. I do other things home when they are also at the shop with those workers.
Oh my goodness. I would love to be there, to be in your shop, to learn a lot from you. I would love to do that. And next time when I come to Uganda, I hope to come and see you, Coach Susan, and to really see all those practices you're putting in place. We have a lot of questions for you. So, Coach Susan, now we want to know more about helping women. So, women, we are struggling, and we want, really, that's the work Street Business School is doing, and also for the Stellar Woman magazine, to make sure that women come up. So when we look at women, what do you think, in your view, what is stopping them? What is stopping women from becoming
what is stopping women
from becoming like wealthy like you?
They want to relax. They don't want to go away from the comfort zone. They just want to wait for their husbands to bring for them food. They don't want to have, after cooking, you got to watch TV, when they don't know that when you do that, there's nothing you are gaining from it. You have to go and work, look for your own money, which is called a woman's money. Well, be happy when you are having your own money. You count, you do what you want with that money, but not waiting for a man to bring for you. Just after cooking, you can't watch your TV. For me, I have a TV, but I can take 3 weeks without watching.
Fantastic. That's a rich woman's mindset. Wow. Fantastic. So if you look at the women in Uganda, where do you see them? Where do you see them, Coach Susan? What future do you see for women? Is it getting better? Where do you see women going? Where do you see
women will be empowered, confident, they will be hardworking, and they will be like men.
Yeah.
They are soon coming like men in this world. Don't you see my women are now powerful like me? Can I need again a man? I'm in school. My children are studying well. We can eat, we can do what without the money's money. Don't you see that now I'm confident with my business? Now that is as if it's my husband in the house.
That's amazing, Coach Susan. I love it. I love it very much. That is it. The women will be more
Yes.
powerful. They'll be confident.
In
They'll be
future, we shall be confident, empowered.
powered women. Fantastic, Coach Susan. Thank you. Now, if we look at your 15-year-old, the little girl, the Susan Nyachwo, the little girl, if time was to go back, what message would you give her? If you were to go back in time and you had to give her a word of wisdom, 1 or 2 words, what would you tell her? What would you tell her?
Never give up. Go ahead with what you are doing. Never give up in this world when you want to be okay.
Fantastic. Fantastic. She would be a powerful woman. She would be
a powerful woman like the mother.
Exactly like now. Unstoppable. So if we gave you a magic, a magic wand to change the world, what do you want to change? What change? If you have to just say a word and the world will change, what do you want to see in the world? What do you want to see?
I just want to see riches. I want to become rich, be happy when I have everything.
Yes, I like
That's
that.
what I want in this world. Now, what can I want? Do you think I can say that? Let me again. I want to go back behind to be a poor. No, I want to be rich.
Yeah. Fantastic.
I don't want again to go backwards. No, in my life.
Yeah. But you want to see riches and happiness. Fantastic.
Happiness.
Yes.
Riches and happiness.
Yeah. So if we ask you, like, where the kids, you said, if we look at your life before street business school, where the kids going to school, what was happening in that life?
They could chase them. They could chase them from school. I look for loan. You pay them every month. The money lenders. They can stay for 2 weeks. Others at school, even buying uniform, they can study with it for 4 years without even buying another uniform. Even at times they could even move on foot, so long as they get what to eat. That's what I was struggling for. They only know that maybe I can get like some greens, tomatoes, mukene, you mix for them, they eat well. But in other things, other ways, they couldn't make it. Even they are so happy because where we are now, they couldn't believe that we could reach at that extent.
Amazing, amazing. And today now, look at what is happening for them. Mom has almost 7 businesses.
Yes.
Yes, amazing, amazing. So they must be very proud.
They're proud of their mother, seriously. Telling other people where we started, you don't know.
Don't know. Yes, they've been patient with life and being hardworking. So if we look at Susan, she in 5 years to come, okay? In 2025, it's 2024 is coming. So we are looking 2030, 2035. So in all those years to come, what picture, where are we seeing those businesses? Susan, what is she going to become in the next 5-10 years? What
have to become?
What dream are you drawing? What dream are you drawing? Where are the businesses going? Where are all these things going? We want to know. Are they going to become bigger shops? We don't know. What are they becoming?
It has to become a bigger shop. Now, if children are also educated, they have to also to make their own business. Like the mother, I want to get a vehicle in the future. I also be driving within 5 years' time. I want also to be somebody who, if someone sees, says, hey, this woman who is just so when she was just on the veranda, she's now marvelous, even having 3 cars. That's what I don't know what I can even tell you, but I'm thinking very far within these 5 years, if I'm still alive, you will hear and you will see what will happen. Because where I have reached, it is now, I'm having confidence and I'm empowered, and I'm even, I don't know.
You're fired. You're
I'm
fired.
fired. And my team was called Warriors. You have to fight for the future. That was my team, my class. The name of my class. It was called
It was
Warriors.
warriors. Oh,
You don't fear anything which comes.
you have a warrior mindset. Wow. That was so good. That must have fired you. Oh, very good. So what word do you live by, Susan? What word? Do you have a word? People have words they live by, like never give up, like always be God, be with God. Others, everyone has a different words. I live in gratitude. I am always thankful. Is there a particular word you live by in your life?
Never give up, even if you have problems. Never give up.
Never give up.
Never give up. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, Coach Susan, one last question we have. If you had to leave a challenge, we want women to be challenged. So we want women to build wealth, but we want to leave them a challenge, and it's by Coach Susan. Coach Susan is leaving a challenge to help them to start building their wealth and become rich and powerful women. What challenge are you going to leave them so that they start on it today? What do you want them to do? What do you want women who are reading, listening to your interview, watching it? What do you want them, if the woman is like they are waiting, challenge her, give her one challenge. What challenge do you want to give her?
I don't want them to stop waiting for the money which they bring for them. I want them to start the business and it goes ahead. That's what I want everyone to be happy like Susan.
Fantastic, Coach Susan. So you want them to start a business and not wait, not to be beggars.
Not to wait, to be waiting, zakameza. No, they have to stop what they say, sende zakameza. Some women fight. If they don't live for them, they fight. For me, I just go in the market, I buy my greens, I come, I cook, I eat with my children. Again, wait for who? They have also to stop that. They start working, they get their own money. I'm even teaching some of them, like 3 women now, they are saying, thank you, Susan, thank you, Susan, thank you, Susan. They can even appreciate me. If you are near me, I could show you that this one I showed her business, the other one I taught her business, what I started, how I started, and they're also now coming up very well.
Oh my goodness, Coach Susan, I would like to join those 3 women so that I'm the 4th one here. Yes, I would love to. I would love to. Thank you so much, Coach Susan, for your time. It has been amazing. As an alumni, we are so happy here at Stellar Woman Magazine and the Stellar Woman Show to have hosted a woman like you, a thriving woman in Uganda who really started with nothing. As you've all listened to her story, she started with nothing, and today she has 7 thriving businesses, employs 6 people, and she is looking after her family of 5. She's still on fire. She's a warrior, and she doesn't want you to sit there, to just sit there and wait and beg and ask. She wants you to go and start something and believe in yourself. Remember what she has taught us. We have to do the recording. You have to pay yourself. And there's a 3rd bit that I also learned. Gosh, I better get my brain sorted here. There's something else that I wanted to make sure that I don't forget. Hopefully I will get it. Coach Susan, do you remember what I captured? You have to record, you have to pay yourself, and
work hard.
Yeah, you have to work hard. There was also something else that I had captured and I didn't want to lose that. I hope I will listen to the interview again and I'll make sure I internalize it. So thank you so much, Coach Susan, for your time. And we're grateful that you got inspired and you got to learn the key skills that Street Business School was able to give you. And I hope other women have been able to tap into that knowledge and that they are going to utilize it. Take a time, take stock of your business, record every detail, and pay yourself. And remember, yes, this is the one that she told us. Coach Susan shared it. Look for a business that is not in the area, the one that is going to give you a competitive advantage, and use that, get profits, and fire up. So from me, Stella Chikoyo, your editor-in-chief and your host, and from Susan Nyachwo, have a good time. Goodbye.